Monkey's holding his own stun here. First sign of util that gets used. We're going to let this one rip. What's he waiting for? Stun, flash, there it is. Lets loose his own. That's going to be pushing it back. Time's starting to really become a bit of a problem now. Team Liquid need to get a move on. They need to land these shots here. Crossed up, lined up. And with the pistols, it's all guns, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, Edward Gaming. Just going to hold C long.
Guiding light out from Soulcast. Does not see anything A long whatsoever. So now they read it. You see Redgar sprinting his way over to C. What does the timing look like? Looks like EDG are going to be able to get in.
20 seconds. I mean, yeah, they do get themselves into the site. What's the attempt and what's the call from Liquid? Players are only just starting to get into position. Do they want to try and flood in? Plants down. Too much to offset it. Kang. So locking that one down. It's a flash play. Lovely angle on that one. Doesn't actually det it though. Just forces a couple of these lines and the angles here. Soulcast with the rifle resetting. Chichu though cleaned up and traded. But these are new teams. Shock dart's close, not breaking that alarm bot. Here's the dash though, over the top. Round the sides, and there's the right click. So Yampi falls, hands a rifle over.
They look very prepared for the areas that Team Liquid are going to be fighting.
This time though, shutting down a bit of a garage pivot. Players trying to work their way through. Kang falls their back and definitely aware of it. And that's tried to, again, adjust that movement backwards and forwards. And wow, while Redgar was smoking. Kang not wasting any time. Vacuums up the back of the site, and now he is a nuisance. Look at this guy, all the way towards the back, forcing out the seat. Oh, the team flash timing. With the flash, he was flashed up safe. He's alone here, has the dash, the updraft, the shorty! Claims the kill. Can he get the 4? But shut down.
Seconds left.
Here we go, right up close. And Smoggy survives on 1 health, almost getting the collateral. Here's the Blade Storms. Hop over the top, safe. Let's try and make quick work of this. Shunt this before they can even get into the site. Rolling Thunder collects all of them, corralled up. 12 seconds remaining. Not a chance in hell of trying to get themselves into this one. It's a TP onto B of all places. Haodong, aftershock in his face, 6 seconds left. He has the spike, needs to plant it just in time, but it can be denied. A peek, an attempt to try and again play for it. Fault lines all over the place, just timing. I mean, they take the pop flash, but
I think Soulcast just blinded himself and Redgar.
It's the bait and switch. Nobody. He lands his shot. Chev straight to the head.
What an absolute mess from Team Liquid there.
The drone as well to clear this one forward. Soulcast is kind of trapped into the corner. Rolling Thunder, a choice to commit it, but well, Soulcast is stunned up, yet still stunned, lands it. Shot still there, over the top, trying to offset as well the crosshair placement. Haodong has really just, forced this one.
But also what an incredible recovery from Soulcast. After a bit of a whiff flash, being able to pick up 2 while stunned has actually kept Liquid in this.
That's his load up.
Safe is the player on the flank right now.
And here on A long needs to make best of the moment. Close to the left. Didn't catch it, but no kills going either way, and he's still got the dash. Goes for it, lands that shot. And there's a couple more waiting for him. Smoke at the feet. How does he want to try and get into it? Smoke, drop down, half onto the defuse. That's already in, but he's on 20 health. 4, half onto it, over the top with the shorty. Trying to hold this ground as well, and now he's worked himself into this lurking position. A cage.
The lurking Sova.
Over the place, yeah. I mean, this is just adding so many different things into the mix. Trying to keep Team Liquid reeling, but player disadvantage now. A tap onto the plant. Haodong just trying to bait the utility, now actually choosing to stick it, and they've got themselves into that B post plant situation, a smoke.
I love this. Nobody just holds for Haodong to plant, and then Haodong gives him a smoke to play even further.
Here's the lockdown, and nobody does have the Hunter's Fury for it, but he's in a smoke, man. He can't play for this. He's going to try and take the fight well. Wiggles himself into that angle, jumping down, trying to double up. Nats covering it, so the lockdown was destroyed. This can play up close here. It's down to Chichu. He doesn't have that angle on it, but he's not watching for the bottom of mid. That's Redgar spraying down. Damage done, but not enough to claim the 2. Spotting out where Nats is playing as it pushed into mid. This is a double contact call. Paranoia, Hunter's Fury all the way through. Flash as well from behind. Nats holding down the fire. Buys enough time for Safe to also respond. Redgar playing up close. Wants to take the fight as well. Just pushes right past it. He's eager for it. Kang still in the action, still in the fight, but the Blade Storms, at least 2 there, up onto A as well. This is all over the place, but...
And they've got nobody playing more of a lurk than I've ever seen from a Sova on Haven.
Safe. Does disengage inside the smoke. Oh my god, it's all over the place. Labored with the spray. Chichu claims the kill though, takes out the opposing Jet player.
And it looks like the idea there is to pull people away from A. It's actually triggered a reaction from Nats.
Yeah, and he's also pushed his watch though. That's 2 players. Still, Nats lands one of the kills.
There go the Nano Swarms on A. It's all down to Soulcast and Yampi to make something happen. Yampi caught.
Util out. Soulcast is pushing now. He's got his knife out, man.
How? As much as we're finding it difficult to find the read on the flow of this game, you can see Liquid are having the same issues. That none of the Team Liquid players had a clue what was going on in this round, and for good reason. Again, this is scramble. This is
still with the dash. Kang. He's buying a lot of time actually with that Nano Swarm for the rest of the team to get in, because Team Liquid, they choose to flood all the way through. How long just TP'd right up close? Sinjoga will make a couple of plays like that. Chichu had the knife out. Definitely don't want to bring that one to the gunfight. Down towards short. Everybody fell. That's a flawless. Yeah. So they're going to go straight down through into B. Dash now into the right side. Kang, that's a deep dart to clear some of it. He's just lurking this entire time. It was watched by Nats yet while he falls. And they pounce straight out of double doors. Two of the players colliding, collapsing now onto it, but positions have been flipped around. Team Liquid, they want to take up the extremities on the one side of the map. Safe has to be aware of it. With that flank timing, a stun into the corner. Shots rattled, only needs the two. Soulcast, he's got to hold his line. Towards the back of the site with the ghost. Tap, 6 bullets left. Cannot get the second. It's traded up to Redgar. It's planted for him. Out in the open, quit it. Bit of a tap. Players are low. Just trying to bait out and hunt out a position. Redgar with that kill. Time really running short. Nobody needs to kill well. That's confidence, isn't it?
Contact in.
They gave it up and they heard the flash, I think. So they're worried about it being taken up again.
They still have 3 players over here towards C.
Here we go. Dash is there. Fault line into the corner. Stunned up. He needs some help, but Kang will not be receiving it. Where's the team to try and bail him out? Chichu's there. Dodge to the side with a flash. No kill. Found. Time running short. Aftershock to try and disrupt this plan. They want to flood right back into it. Where's the util? Just raw gun duels. Beaming them down. Still, this trip in their face, and it's being watched. Howdong's there. Still expect a second. Was actually clearing that close corner. Just ends up losing the duel. Here we go. It's all over the place. Util. Then straight flying, walking, wading right through the smoke. What is that from Soulcast? Resetting for it. Buying time for Redgar, and he strikes back. Kang. It's a 1v3. Time running short. Man's just contacting, walking all over the place. Look, a lot of people, the community narratives making excuses for Fnatic losing that finals. They got something to prove indeed, and well, okay, bit of an omen battle.
Yeah, that one.
What was Redgar doing?
Well, Redgar was just inside his smoke. That's Redgar's smoke. You expect that to be a safe area. I would ask, what is Howdong doing? He just ran in there, but he just acted like it was a Thunderdome and took the duel.
They're running straight in now. They're going to take the C site. That's waiting as well for the reswing. It's all being cut up by the dash in play. There's a plan.
Spike planted.
Sounds into the post. Kang with the dash here. Flash not connecting.
Yampi is about to rip the ult.
Yeah, it's a Rolling Thunder right in his hands, but he's out in the open. His backside showing, mate. Pull the trousers up. Come on, get on with it. Kang round the side now, using smokes to reposition. Spots it potentially. One head there. No, not quite. Nats, he's still there. Peekaboo right round the sides. Doesn't get the second kill he was looking for. 2 players left standing here for Liquid. Players flooding in, but his timing is everything from safe. He's flashed. It's a bit of a team flash. Soulcast, he goes down to safe. Half on the defuse. Updraft over the top. Howdong puts it down and claims the round.
In order to get into a match like this properly.
Yeah. Please do not repeat in my ranked games. Okay, Dog forwards into the back. That's going to clear out towards Gong. It's a stun. The dart, but well, Smoke's watched for. Into the corner goes safe, and well, the Aftershock actually didn't do any damage. He's able to get out of there with the updraft. It's a flood attempt into the back. Look at that crosshair placement.
He looks
immaculate.
amazing.
The precision from safe. It's just sublime, but it's answered. It's met. Howdong's there. And guess what? Kang also on the flank with this up. Just getting a sightline onto it, a tap onto it. That's going to force Yampi to look the other direction with the Rolling Thunder, just in case they are on it. No kills claimed off of it, but Kang is taken care of now. Brought down. 2 left standing here for EDG with Nats on this reflank. There's the one. Chichu not able to get out alive. So 11-9. So EDG actually did use that as a chance to try and get out of there. As the tap comes through, it's a stun. A Hunter's Fury just trying to flood potentially back into this one. Do they want to take a fight off of it? Gonna have to adjust it. No one's actually really getting into the site off the back of that big ult. In fact, they've stopped it. Yampi now, with plenty of time left, is going to get that plant down after baiting out all of these key pieces of util, and Soulcast is definitely feeling it. Wide-faced Chichu, only the one before traded, nobody. Looks his way into the back of the sides. He sees the barrel. Sees the barrel, doesn't land the shot though. It's baited. Here we go, Cage. Brought up close here, still a trip in the face as well. Updraft, dash forwards onto the platform.
It's so perfect.
Oh my goodness, and a flash and a repeat. Way to the side, they brought down 2 of them. It crumbles. EDG have to do so much here. You can feel it. Kang with the updraft and a knives a blade. Someone in 1 left in his back pocket. Yambi takes a swing of things. Why not? Push back. Nobody who was pushing deep. 2 players close. Round here. It's all on Kang and so much to do. Just cannot quite get it done. Map 1. Team Liquid lock it up. 13-9. There's Cam flashed up. Redgar pops his head up, wants to try and take a fight to them, but they're not wasting time, are they? There's the paranoia, there's the swing. It's beautiful.
Gorgeous thing, gorgeous play. To be able to get a kill on the board.
Still trying to deal with this camera. It's pesky, Trailblazer. They got the spike. Just disengage. What is the call right now for EDG? How do they want to fight this? How do they want to play it? Still looking for the camera. They just cannot reach it. He's so scared. He's so scared of it, man. He's like, oh god, are they going to swing me? And yeah, here it is. Rico finally strikes.
He pays for it with his life.
Oh, what is that?
Howdong is so favored there. And it's all just gone in the bin.
Here.
Hasn't been any re-exploration from EDG. No util being used into mid. Paranoia, fight taken, right through the wall, Kang! That's what his team needed, inside the smoke. Nats will not get away with too much.
And he's done it, hasn't he? For what feels like the first time in the match, actually, apart from that Blade Storm round on Haven. Kang has just straight up won them around with his individual brilliance. He was paranoid in the corner, manages to take down one and another, puts Soulcast in a very, very difficult 1v3.
Glimpses of that old Edward gaming as well, when they were so damn good with the Vandal spray transfers. I mean, I've seen a team like it. Brings it out there. Should be the round win. And yeah, with Soulcast falling. On 4. Trailblazer, he wants to take a time in. Oh, to have clearance! It is traded though. Kang willing and ready to run him down, and now they want to just burst themselves straight into heaven. It's going to be, yeah, Trailblazer taken care of, but they don't have as much control of B main. Looking to try and take this slowly. Nats holding up close, Cage at his feet. Yampi's there. He supplements, he supports, and he helps out his teammate. Lovely movement. Chichu makes him favored in that particular fight. Dash still there. Again, walking onto it. Noise has been cut, slowed all the way down. Safe still active. Yeah, Chichu puts a stop to it. They know where Soulcast is. The throw at util. He's isolated the fight though. Brought it into a 1 versus 1. Chichu faces and wins.
Yeah, and Redgar and Safe just with the wrong read, and certainly Smoggy's pressure over here is going to keep them guessing.
Still not broken either. Dash back away, Seekers. Here's the showstopper. It's rapid. Kang. Easy one for him to land. Safe still on heaven. Looking down, trying to find an easy fight. Look at his aim, and that is crispy. The crossfire setup. It's only the 2 for 2, though. Need to get themselves into the side. Dodging around. That's still here. Denies it. 7 seconds remaining. No chance in hell. Smoggy has to go for the kill. He has to try and leap onto him, and he does land it. Claims the kill. It was the only way for them to win the round. Time surely for the rotation. You still have B main control. Team Liquid, they should be shoring up these defenses. Safe takes that first duel, drops himself down, does not have a dash available, but now he does. In and out of the smoke. Weaving backwards, forwards, Shorty in play. Howdong breaks it, shuts it down. Chichu! The reactions. Snakebite is online. This will be a 1v4. Drops it down, it does cover that plant. Bullets raining right over his head. He's dropped down to 9 health, but he's still alive and the pit remains. Backs away though. Nats takes the timing. To push this one back, and Liquid, they are facing this with 3 players. They want to flash through, they want to fight this, I think. Take control, Yampi's there, pop flash, paranoia around the corner. It's all just sublime. Safe, he capitalizes. It's a perfect amount of utility. It's forced to stop her into it. 2 players left standing. Main being watched for, jump spots as well. Gathering the info. Crispy.
EDG were never winning this round, Brett. There were 4 players on A, and this Cam in B main is still there.
Live caster curse?
I mean, there's just no way. Howdong is a good player, but I mean, more so than even focusing on his current 1v4 clutch attempt. I think it's more about finding the IGL adaptation.
Pressure now onto Redgar and Nats. They're gonna hold this one.
What?
T inside the smoke, Redgar! What are you doing, son?
What the Redgar am I watching?
Oh my goodness, that is peak form from him. Ludicrous play in a moment, and he may have just handed this chance over. Solkas,
Spike planted.
can he pick up the pieces? Can he force them a win from it? Can they land these shots? Can they land these kills? Well, with the aim, and the rifle's handed over. Let's fire the 5, okay. Off of this, but they've got to go a bit faster than that. They've allowed a lot of time. Safe. Rare whiff, misses the shot. Close up to the wall. Double up drive, or at least with the satchels. The movement is clean, and they are, this time, taking it. It's brute force on display with the rifle aim. Spike dropped down. There's 20 seconds left. Who is going to be getting this plan off? It's Shishu. One step closer to this one, but still holding control of Heaven. Yambi, he's also dropped down. They're taking control of main, and now starting to work their way through across this side. And it is just pure precision. Yambi was a man on a mission. Oh, the exploration into mid. Gar just wants to take the fight up. No util. Smoggy has just ripped 3 of them out.
That play by Liquid, not really too much utility behind it, and that puts Safe and Solkas in a tough position to try and stop this half from going even. This has been one of the more bizarre games of Valorant I've watched in a long time.
I'm really confused at that round as well. I mean, okay, why not?
I love watching Liquid when they're playing at their best, and then you get some strange situations occurring too, and EDG are matching them. Which way is this one going to go?
Yeah, Safe has the Blade Storm. He's got the dash finally enabled. Smoke round the side, up draft, trying to clear as much as humanly possible. Showstopper, it's used. Here's the initiation. Rocket sails past. Smoggy with 4. That's 6-6. Immediately up draft dashes as well. He's taking that one up, and what a switch up in terms of that tempo. Here's the dash active once more. Smoke in the face, just trying to take the fight, but that's all the way back. Brings down Kang Kang, high ground angle, double face, double swing, Howdong. Retains that, 5 HP for Smoggy, yet still lands the shot and nobody's got his back. Watching, up to Nats. It's low, jump spot. A lot of util at his disposal. How much info does he really gather off of it? Cage finally going to be deaded. To try and find an angle. There's one. Other side of the cage. Spam shots landing. Smoke's propped up. Flash didn't see anything. Nobody was playing down. Oh, he's missed the timing. Safe body was clear. And it's transferred. 2 found. 40 HP gets out of his life. Didn't quite get the weapon, but he's already done enough, surely.
That's where you're missing a piece of clearing utility from Team Liquid in their composition. They don't have a boombot over there. They didn't use the Trailblazer. Safe thought it was clear. Alas, mistaken. I want to see Smoggy's Bucky get some value in this spot.
I mean, doesn't have his dash anymore.
But EDG primed to win this bonus, and this will get them started on such a tear in the second half.
That'd be fantastic for him. Likely now, especially with that one. Redgar falling, left up just the 2 players, Nats and Yampi. Into mid, a bit of exploration here with 30 seconds left. But at this point, you really do just have to consider, you know, saving these guns into the next. Posted up into positions just in case somebody does give them a free kill, gives them the chance to pivot and make it maybe a play for the round, but overall very safe.
So we've seen 2 major rounds in the half so far. The pistol, where Safe went fast up mid, trying to catch a player in that area. No one to be seen. And now we've seen this round, where Team Liquid again were trying to get a feel on where people are playing in mid, and missed the fact that nobody's just kind of walked through vents.
Smoke's going to be fading in a bit. Lovely flash as well. Gives Kang Kang knowledge, at least that there are players there, so he's going to be aware they could be on either side.
There.
Fully grouped up by Liquid, though. They need an opening and they need a kill. There's a dash. Safe forwards.
There.
Not revealing himself. Doesn't want to try and take any blind firing shots as well. Wall straight through. Does rip away 2 of them. Hands over the rifle.
No chance to pivot here, and you've got to go into the area that the Viper's hard anchoring. Here's where the Viper orb is, you know, compared to the normal position in mid. And it allows nobody to kind of play inside of it. A cheeky little spot.
Pop flashed on. Can't play anti. Spamming it down. It's handed Yampi. An easy one. They get the rifle as well. They can. Here we go. Dropping down from Redgar. Not supportive of anybody else. There's 20 seconds left. This is an awkward one. Safe. He's still active. 100 health to him. Brings down Chichu, who's brought it to a 2 versus 2. This is a critical one for Liquid to win. Otherwise, really, you're looking at it just diving out of there. Control! What movement from Safe! He's out of there. The dash was back online, and he's already reconvened with his teammate.
He dropped Yampy the rifle in the air.
I mean, that's just insane. But the gun advantage going his way. Spotted him out. Bullet through the wall will do it. Left it to a 1 versus 1. So the classic out. Yampy's not even low enough for this. Still going for it. 6 bullets. Smoke available though. A tap. Trying to force the fight round to the back. Yampy.
Despite the fact they're going at it very slowly, they would have to wait such a long time for their own wall to break if they wanted to pivot.
Nobody close to the corner. Disengage. The maiden touch with the dash. Another deep smoke, nade, pull. So one mistimed ever so slightly here. A lot of damage done. Safe with the movement. There's a heal online. Smokey is just absolutely crossing him off his list. Just ridiculous. Putting on an absolute show. Precision at work. Nats has got so much more to do now. Left in that 1v4.
30 seconds left.
He'd have to get gifted.
It's looking a bit dodgy.
Paranoia clears. There really is no sound cues. I mean, Safe's still walking up on the angle, but guess what? Receives the target.
And his individual level has been anything but. He's been immaculate today.
You can hand this gun back as well if they do want to give the operator. Going to sit himself in a 4 position, though. This is very much on-the-fly calling by Team Liquid right now. It's a pivot. Omen ult. Red Guard's going to be TPing over towards A. It looks like that's where they want to take it, and they leave Safe in his forward advanced position to see if he can catch these timings, and he does just that. This man absolutely ripping off heads. The rest of his team is going to be methodical now the way they pick apart this site. Left up to Chichu. To anchor. Smoke. Drop down. Surely doesn't take the time. He can hear them dropping, walking, jumping around the corner with the shorty. Still watched on Heaven. Almost there. Well, the swing's a little bit delayed, but maybe he has done enough damage. Still, it's all up to Howdong.
Yeah, another player left in a 1vx to try and steal a round away. And another spot where you're being used.
Yeah, another paranoia through main. Flash again, dodged out. Does not hit the shot, though. Dash forwards, cuts it through. TPing right up into the center. Redgar, where is he? He's in Heaven. 8 health, though. Taking a ton of damage, and, well, the tail end as well just gets spotted. Going in and out of these smokes. It's up to Nats once more. This man is just constantly being put in these positions to try and clutch it up in a 1v4.
It's just unwinnable spots, isn't it? No wonder Nats is at a press conference saying Cypher's boring. When he's just stuck in these situations so often. If his team isn't succeeding.
Gonna be meeting them, aren't they? Safe. Here's the util. He's fully blinded up. And Chichu's there to cover.
Half a second between having the god timing double spray down and getting caught with a flash in his face. And it just all goes wrong for him.
The entire round just hinging on a coin flip, seemingly, of whether or not you take that right timing. And it has just brought everything all over the place. I mean, Yampy has the spike and he's making a play like this, by the way.
Yeah.
Looking up the stairs. If he died, he would have dropped the spike down.
Another lurk kill over towards A-Ramp.
There's one for Nats as he falls. Now B main. Redgar spotted out. Yampy with the dog. That's what one of them is. Redgar finds his one. By taking here, lovely swing together. They actually do play that quite nicely.
And they've taken a 2v4 into a 2v2.
And now suddenly this is so much more winnable.
Nobody's got 2 HP.
Flash over the top, that was a push through into CT. It's Kankang who wants to take the fight. Yampy falls down to a one-on-one. It's Redgar versus Kankang. Still a nade, still a boombot, plenty of tools. 8 bullets left for Redgar. Tap onto the spikes, not planning for him. He has to swing this to get the information. It means he just was not favored.
Been their savior, but he falls first. Who else on Team Liquid has got what it takes to dig them out of this hole and avoid Lotus?
It's going to have to take such a massive step up. But it's looking prime for the taking. And a re-clearance. Calls made! Howdong wasn't even set up with util. He just takes the fight, and the spacing's not there. Beam down, 2 players falling just like that. Left up to Nats and Yampy once more. 2 players left alone in this scenario. It'd have to be a 2 versus 5 to extend the play here. A bit of spam through the wall, catching the ankle of Smoggy, but he's still alive, still healthy, watching for it. They know where Nats is. Here's the Seekers, here's the knives, why not?
And of course it ends like this. Nats in an unwinnable 1v5. Because of course it does. It feels like every round on the attack side came down to a situation like this. And the rest of Liquid can only watch in silence, realizing that they've let this one completely slip away.
27 seconds. Re-clearance to B main, positions are being held. They give a lot of space towards mid here, but
they've all split up.
yeah,
They're offering him
all
to
split up.
But EDG, again, quietly confident in these kind of spots. They just have to be.
There's the ult tap on the spike, forcing the fight out. Maybe getting baited out himself there. Has to try and go for the plan, but well, not good enough. Shut down EDG. They find their footing on map number 2. What a time to do it, Josh. We will be going to map 3. We'll be going to Lotus.
Absolute opposite sides of the map.
Still with the dash, looking in. There's 30 seconds left in this round. He hears the footsteps, and there we go. Strikes back, dash to disengage with the rest of his team now, pushing forwards. They have the A site in theory, and they've still got that backstab of Smoggy, but Smoggy does need to get a move on. There's a flood attempt in here. Nade a little bit too deep. By taking, nobody actually pushes forwards to avoid this. Dropping down. Here's the fire. Shots rattled off with the ghost, and Safe who wins this one, and still cleared up top.
Smoggy, mate.
Yeah, got to get a jog on, but he's making all sorts of noise. No, not spotted, still waiting it out. It's up to his team to try and hold on, and Haodong wins the first line of it. Still, Solkas claiming that 1 kill. Is grouped up now, finally rejoined with Smoggy, going down just from the peppering of the bullets. The pistols doing so much work here, sticking onto the defuse. Solkas, happy as anything. So the pistol round for Team Liquid. Pushed up, behind the box. They got to hear these footsteps. And yeah, there it is. Big strikes, Redgar returns to the fire, watching both angles. It's a great idea to throw in the mix. My players are standing. Satchel close inside. That's going to be the boombot also triggering onto Nats here. Solkas towards the back of the site. Does get his one.
He's done his job there, to be honest. A 4v2 should be winnable for Team Liquid. EDG don't know which areas of the map are safe. Could be players coming from the breakable door, could be flanking them from A long.
How do you play this?
Someone's got to go huge.
Haodong. Tucked close, hoping that somebody will just walk right into his sight line. Smoke cuts across. Time is going to start to tick here. To make sure that the flank is entirely cleared out. There's the boombot. Satchel trying to take a good fight through the smoke now. This one's going to be fading. Satchel double face. Haodong's there. Reactions. 3 in a round for him. 48 health. Running it down. Redgar. He's going to be feeling this time pressure, isn't he? But sticks it all the way to half. Does not win it out for his team. That is EDG. It's a Prowler. Moves to the offside of it. Here's another paranoia. Redgar stands his ground. Nade comes in a little bit later, forces him out wide into the angle here. Fire's raining down, yet still he brings down Haodong. That's actually quite nice from him. So, left up to it. Seeker's looked his way through. Satchel down, one of them chasing as well. A couple of the players here to be if they want to try and pivot into this. There's 3 players stacked up from Liquid. They should be ready to receive this. And there it is. Angles there from Yampi. On high from the heaven position. He's already taken care of the 2 players at the extremity. Chichu. That skips it up though. He realized that it wasn't being played for his knives. All the way into mid, gliding across. There's an alarm board. What is that?
Wow.
Dash forwards, right click to the face. Yampi, he's no more. He's handed over a rifle. There's a peak timing. Clean movement. Satchel pushing them back, setting it up. It's not a favorable fight for him, but they do back away evenly. Safe's still alive though.
Seems like a good time for a Kang round.
Yeah, why not? Pull one out when your team needs it. Still don't have control of heaven, as I was saying prior. Door's not broken though. Limits the amount of places that somebody could come from, so. That's really scared that somebody could have been pushed inside of the zone smoke, and yeah, well, he's fearful of, man. Lurks on lurks with the timings. And they've achieved their goals prior. First win for China, make the playoffs as well, but imagine a win over EMEA's first. Kang. Feeling empowered, feeling fired up. Whoa, okay.
He's completely alone here, just taking duels.
It's an aim labs routine. It's an aim labs routine. Here's a lesson on how to clear your corners. Holding close, but not messing around. All the way straight back into the side as well. Cypher all is for him. Give him the ace. Why not? It was a half-by round, and there you go. Okay, stand up, take a bow. Applaud yourself.
It looks like it's counter spam into the pit, I think. They're expecting Nats to pit C main.
Nats is low. Oh, he's really low. Just trying to vacate. He's got help from the rest of his team here still. It's there. Kang, let's out the knives. Boombot, right click. It's all over the place, man. Everything's being used, and he is hiding.
Nats is in this.
Stationary inside the orb, but EDG are running over these players. No one can anchor it. Damage being done still, Soulcast almost hitting the spray down. Crosshair placement just slightly off. Can't claim the other kill. It's up to Redgar. Not going to be detained here, but flooding right back in. It's Team Liquid as well. This flank is occurring here, sticking it down, dashing forwards. They're defusing. It's just being stuck. There's nothing to stop it. It's all over the place, Josh.
What is this round?
It's chaos.
The diffuse stuck all throughout the middle of that. The pit goes up as well.
It's planted for mound control.
And yet,
no one playing
everybody on
mound.
site.
Yeah, they want to play on the site. Okay, it's going to come down to the gun duels. Wider face, wider swing by Safe. He's traded, brought down, but they've already swarmed onto the site here. It's Liquid to win out these gunfights. These gun duels, a flash repeat right through the cage. You just don't anticipate it.
killing.
Oh, here we go. Gives Howdong some info. Where could Yampy be? Bit of a bait and switch there. Horn into the back, broken. You notice somebody's into tree, and Soulcast is there. It's a wide swing, double phase. They were trying to punish this up angle.
It didn't get anything.
Yeah, it didn't get anything at all. There was no kill trade in. In fact, a bit of fear just creeping into it. It's now a 2 versus 2. Spike not picked up. 25 seconds. Howdong. He knows that one player is at least towards main. Has the smoke replenished, but he doesn't wait for it to blossom. Yampy takes a fight just before then. Both the Duelist players just playing up close here towards Heaven. Crouch peek, but you just give him a glimpse, a glimmer, the slightest of angles. Redgar does answer back, but nobody. He's just launching himself right into the smoke, jumping forwards. Redgar making plays, wider swing, wider face. It's all down to him, and he gets spammed. And so, rally back.
Yeah, with a pistol under their belt, anything is possible. Team Liquid themselves trend attack-sided on this map too. It's not just about Lotus.
Prowler's good for that. Make sure to take out some of these strips in the fight. Taken towards the back, nobody. Not shying away.
Get safe
To
through
the corner. Nate's doing a bit of damage, but that is a weird way to peek that. Soulcast all the way through, this way, that way. Safe is here. All the way in the air with the right clicks. Kankan brings down Safe. The dash is there still. They've completely given up an idea of a post-plant setup as well. Nobody's really playing this one. Gliding past with the frenzy. Just spamming away. Util has been pulled out, but everybody's playing through main as a reflank attempt as well. Redgar is in that connector, pushing forwards. Ships in the night through these smokes. Redgar is spotted out, and Howdong's left to just 47 health. The paranoia makes his life a misery. How do you play this? No chance in hell, not with that crossfire setup that they had. So this is a reclearance into mid as well. I think there might be some danger for Yampy while this hit also starts to come through, because yeah, Dog chasing away. Smoggy clean to set himself up, the satchel. No easy fight, no clean fight for Yampy.
God, that's an excellent entry, and that's how you want to be taking fights sometimes on the Rays. And now it looks like they're heading back into Howdong.
Here we go.
I thought they'd just end up committing C there. The Prowlers are so good at getting rid of trips.
There is a Haunt.
That's a lineup for Rubble.
Yeah, lineup will land. They also have a Haunt that's quite nice to clear a lot of this. The Prowler drops down, so they're going to start to make it feel like there's a lot of presence towards
What a call by Redgar.
Yeah.
The fake re-clear of Howdong sets them back up to pop into C. Now, it's not like they were trying to get rid of Nanoswarms. Killjoy's not on the other side there. They don't have to worry about snake bites. In theory, C should be easy unless there's a stack, and Redgar's calling completely mitigates it. Beautiful round from Redgar, and potentially safe on one of the others that tends to call those mid-rounds.
Maneuvered that so nicely. Coverage is there as well into the smokes. Nobody's just staring at a boombot, trying to deal with it as the smoke fades away.
That is beautiful.
It's all come together. And this is a bonus round for Liquid. More than happy with it.
We may well look back at this match, in fact, and think of this as being the round that turned it for Liquid. Because this is going to rip the economy so heavily in Team Liquid's favor and set themselves up from being down 5-7 at the half to being the team in control. Well in control.
Yeah. Really nice call with a macro play this round, but see if Smoggy can get out with the rifle. Safe is holding and watching. Not a chance. In fact, Redgar and flying. That's intended to actually catch the player who was satcheling. It does, onto Safe. So he was blinded up, doesn't know where these players are currently operating at. Nanoswarm at the back! Smoggy's disrespecting it, but a reset here. Nobody with the aim. Smoke drops right in time for Safe to take the clean fight.
Meanwhile, Redgar up into spawn. I mean, Redgar's in one spawn, Kankang's in the other. Chaos, anarchy in the round.
Insane, and it's watchful by Soulcast, of course. Kankan goes for it. The jump spot around Safe shuts him down.
You're asking Safe to step up. Look at what he's delivered for them so far in this half. Exactly when his team needs it. He's just muscling his way through.
Chichu, the pressure, the responsibility on his shoulders because he wants to go for this. He really does.
There he is again.
He ends up
Nats has gone
point
through.
all
Love the
way
timing
through.
from Nats.
The movement is lovely, but these walls, surely they're going to be falling. Onto the angle. What is going on in mid while this has happened?
Through.
These walls, surely they're going to be falling. Onto the angle. What is going on in mid while this has happened?
Love the timing from Nats.
Movement, pushing them all the way through. Safe wants to take a fight with it though. Gets his kill. B-site completely cleaned out. It just feels inevitable.
Oh, no.
It just feels inevitable. Kang. The timing was there for him to potentially get a kill, but everybody has to play out of it. Now trying to, again, flip back into this. Okay, nobody. Smoke at least a flash at his feet. Nanoswarm's there though. Enough to delay. Surely time is not there for him. 42. Health on board. Tap onto the defuse as well, realizes it. Couldn't play it, and he's even going to go down to the spike. Yep. All they need to get over that finish line. Lock up this match all the way through. Already into B. Red Guy is standing in a nano swarm. Nats has fallen relatively early. Red Guy swinging forwards, taking a fight and spam through the box. It's that reclaimant of the B main control. Fight here from nobody. He loses it.
Save can't lose. Every fight he's taking.
He is popping off. Soulcast looking to try and catch that. Oh, Kang saw him. He saw him, but still took his sightline off of him for but a moment. Still, Satchel through. The spike's been planted. There's a showstopper potential in play. Safe's got it, now letting it loose. Rocket firing past, not sure where that one landed. A bit of a reload as well and reposition. EDG, they got the player advantage, but Safe is still alive. Smoggy lands a shot. And finally a round on the board. On the defensive side here for EDG, just in time. Difficult grasp of what's going on. Doors opened up. Kang. Time to step up, son. Maybe do something about it! Right through the wall, claims a second. Here's the knives, here's the dash. And now it's Liquid. Gonna run their way into B, get that plan down, but guess what? Kang is not messing around, he's feeling it. Fight taken, nobody's still there. Scrambling with 12 seconds in the round. Redgar. Flash doesn't connect here, 10 seconds remaining. Spike out in the open, dropped into the pit. It's a Colosseum. With Redgar as a gladiator, but not enough time to get the plant down. It's a lost round immediately. EDG. They get another one. It took everything out of Kang.
On the bonus. Putting that fake re-clear over towards Rubble, pivoting to C. They're hoping that Chishu and nobody have left. They're here.
Yeah, here we go. Sending it flying. Bolts committed into the cage. Nobody has to hold down the line, and so does Chichu. Beams down 2, the turret doing damage. Yami's still alive and kicking Howdong. Lays it down with a level of spray. With the Phantom, that's enough to just put a stop to this entirely. Team Liquid potentially overcooking it. Here's a paranoia.
No Odin.
Yeah, no Odin spam. Still in the tree. Watch for, and here's the collapse. EDG. Kang's still alive, into the back. Viper's Pit finally dropped here. And where's going to be the convergence? 14 seconds left. The plant needs to be stuck, but every angle needs to be watched for. The plant is denied. Nats is there, bit of spam and spray and pray over the top with the shorties. Missed him though. Oh my goodness, and time has run far too short. We'd have to take Soulcast to kill all 3, and it can't be done. What was 5 attempts?
Gutsy call.
Okay. Showstopper off the rip with the paranoia to clear all the way through here.
Talk about gutsy calls.
I mean, Smoggy is just going for this one. It's a tight squeeze as well, straight through the middle of B. The rocket went flying. Kills, waiting to be found, Kang. Of course he takes the fight.
That's the spike.
Corner, all the way back. That is the spike. There needs to be reinforcements, and here it is. Redcar trying to take advantage of the chaos. He pushed up all the way into C and pays for it with his life. Kanga's still there. The dash, disengage once more. Tap of the rifle. Sees, connects. It's down and still lays claim to it. It's a one-on-one.
And they know that Chishu was over towards C. He was the player that killed Redgar. Soulcast, he's concerned slightly that somebody could be stairs, but he's going to meet the trip.
Trip's there.
Doesn't slow him down enough. Soulcast will still have an opportunity to reposition in this 1v1. The pressure on both of these players is insane.
Both low enough. What's it going to come down to? The position is chosen. Soulcast. His claim to the back of pit. Chichu in control to clear most of this one. He has a bit of time. He knew it was going to be for the A plant.
Shishu has been so clutch at global events, whereas Solkas, he's had his moments that have been absolute nightmares. This would be such redemption.
To gamble, but time needs to be played here. You're running out of it, Chichu. You're really rapidly running out of it. He doesn't know where it's played for. He was hoping for a chance, an opportunity. Swinging wide, and Solkas shuts it down. It's 13-11 in the final moments here of this series. Team Liquid, he shut down the scrappy upstarts of Edward Gaming.